welcome everybody. Let's start lying down on our backs. We'll take a little bit of time to get into our bodies and wake up our minds. So laying down onto your back, and you can hug your knees into your chest. And just let yourself rock from side to side for a moment. I love just to start like this, so feeling the massage on my sacrum and the muscles either side of the spine. And then we're going to keep hold of the right leg and just extend your left leg to the front of the mat. You could circle your right ankle, do a few little circles one way and then circle it the other way. Just letting your awareness drop into your right foot. Good, and then take a twist so your right knee falls to the left side. You notice how that feels today. Super stiff for me today. So just take some long, deep breaths. We're trying to relax into the exhale. Come back onto your back, and then we'll bring the left knee into the chest and extend the right leg away. Then you can circle your left ankle now. And circling it the other way. Twisting onto this side now, so your left knee moves over towards the right side. Just explore it. Does it feel as stiff as the other side? Long breaths in, feeling that expansion. And long breaths out. And then coming back onto your back, bring both knees back into your chest. So you can take your knees quite wide, wrap the elbows or the inner elbows up and over the knees, and then interlace the hands. Squeeze the thighs back there either side of the rib cage. You can feel the whole spine on the floor here. You can take it into a happy baby or holding on to the outer edges of the feet. One more breath. And then bringing the soles of the feet together, rest the feet on the floor with the knees open, and then you can just rest your hands on your belly. I like to make a triangle shape with the hands, the thumbs touching, first fingers touching, and let's just rest the hands on the belly. So you've created like this downward facing triangle. As you breathe in, gather the energy up through the point of the triangle, up into your belly. Now, as you breathe out, let the whole body relax back into the mat. So let's take a breath in all together. And then open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Box breath rhythm now. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Hold your breath for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold your breath out for 4. Inhale for 4. Holding your breath for 4. Exhaling for 4. Holding the breath out for 4. Last round, inhale for 4. Holding your breath for 4. Exhaling for 4. Holding your breath out for 4. Inhale all the way to the very top. Hold your breath at the top. Let's open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Let's breathe normally, naturally. Hopefully that's given you a little bit of time to help let go of whatever's happening next, whatever's happened before. You feel a little bit more present, a little bit more in this moment. If your knees have been open wide for a while, be careful now as you bring the knees right back into the chest. We'll hug the thighs in and then just let both knees fall to the right side. So last little twist before we get going. Maybe you can sink down a little bit deeper now, filling yourself up with the breath in, emptying yourself with the breath out. Bringing your knees back in through center, let them fall to the other side. Thinking about right shoulder pressing down into the mat. Long breath in. Long breath out. Bringing the knees back to the center. You take your hands behind your thighs and roll your way up. We'll come all the way into your child's pose. Sit the hips into the heels, relax the forehead down into the mat. Then we get that nice long extension here. Keep reaching the hands as far forwards as you can. Long breath in. And a long breath out. Make your way up onto all fours. Do a few circles with the rib cage one way. And that's it, then circling it the other way. Just seeing if you can find sticky places, places that need warming up, that need attention. Then keeping the rib cage still, bring your awareness to your neck. And we draw a big circle with the head. And then circling it the other way. Bringing the head into stillness. Take your right leg back and press the toes into the floor. Really straighten through the back of the right leg. Then keep pushing through your right heel to lift your left knee up off the floor. So you're in like a little half downward dog. We've done this before. Try and push the hips up nice and high. Lowering the left knee down onto the mat. Just move your left toes over towards the left side. Round your back heel 45. And then take your right arm up to the sky. And then lift your right arm up and over your head. And feel that lovely extension there. Long breath in. And a long breath out. Lowering the right hand back down. Returning the left foot. And then bringing the right knee in. Yeah, we'll take a cat-cow, let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up, and then push away and round into the back. We'll come back to neutral, and how you can slide the left leg back, press the toes into the floor. How's the calf doing there? Take long, slow, steady breaths. And we keep pushing through your left heel as you lift your right knee off the floor. Nothing much happening with that right foot, but trying to push your hips up nice and high. And then lowering your right knee down, just move your right foot over towards the right side. And then drop the back heel, 45. Take your left arm up to the sky. And then your left arm can come up and over your head. Feel that lovely extension there. Breathe into the left side. And then lowering the left hand down and returning the right toes, bringing your left knee back down. Cat-cow, belly sinks, lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back, chin to chest. Coming back to neutral, same thing again. Take your right leg back, press the toes into the floor. How's that calf now? Keep pushing through the hands as you lift the hips up and squeeze your right heel down towards the mat. Now you can start to bring your left heel into your bum, working the hamstring, working the glute a little bit, working your hip flexor, squeezing your left thigh into your belly. And then you can lower your left knee back down onto the floor, move the left toes to the left side, drop the back heel 45 to the left and right arm back up to the sky. You take your right arm up and over your head. You feel that extension first of all. Start to flex through your right foot and then see if you can lift your right leg up off the floor. Yeah, so your foot is parallel to the floor as you reach. Lower the right leg down, lower the right hand, bring the left toes back and lower the right knee. Cat-cow, let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up, and then push away and round into the back. You're coming back to neutral. Okay, we take the left leg back, press the toes into the floor. Hopefully that calf's feeling better now. And then you can lift the knee up off the floor. Nothing happening with the right foot really, just lifting the hips up. And then lowering the right knee. Take your right foot over to the right. Drop the back heel 45. I'm going to come back to that. Take your left arm up to the sky. I missed a little bit there. And take the left arm up and over your head. Start to flex your left foot and then lift the left leg. Oh, it might not go very high. One more breath here. Reach, reach, reach. Good. And then lowering your left foot, lowering the left hand. Return the right toes. Let's just come back to this for a minute. I don't want you to miss this bit. So you're pushing through your left heel, lifting your right knee off the floor, and then bringing your right heel into your bum and squeezing the right thigh into your belly. So there's lots of strengthening going on there we don't want to miss. Take one more breath. Squeeze that right thigh in, squeeze your right heel in, and then lower your right shin onto the floor. And lower your left knee. We're back on track. Let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back. Okay, so last round, adding on. Take your right leg back, press the toes into the floor. Lift the left knee off the floor. And then kick your left heel into your bum, squeeze your right thigh, your left thigh, into your chest. And then lowering your left shin back down onto the mat. Take your left foot over to the left side. Drop the back heel, take your right arm up. So this time come up to standing on your left shin. And then taking your right hand onto your right leg and your left arm come up and over your head. Just enjoy the left side stretch here. Good. Taking the left hand back. Right hand follows. Bring the left foot back and lower the right knee. Cat-cow, let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up. Hopefully we're waking up now. And then push away and around into the back. Coming back to neutral, last side now. Take your left leg back, press the toes into the floor. Lift the right knee off the floor and squeeze the right heel into the bum, the right thigh into your belly. Core nice and strong. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, lower your right shin back down onto the mat. Move the right toes to the right. Drop the back heel 45 and swing your left arm up to the sky. So now strong through your right shin. Come up to standing on your right shin. Take your left hand onto your left leg and your right arm up and over your head. Feel that nice extension, breathing in. Searching for space on the right side. Breathing in. And then come back, bring your right hand back. Left hand follows, return your right toes, lower your left knee, last cat-cow, let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up, and then push away and round into the back. Coming back into neutral, tuck your toes under, lift the hips up and back into your down dog. Pedal out the feet, squeeze the heels down, get some blood pumping around the legs. Good, and then walk your hands back towards your feet. Relax your head. It's nice to hold on to opposite elbows here. Sway if you like, from side to side. Good. Releasing the hands, bend your knees, chin to chest, roll your way up to standing. Okay. And once you come to standing, arch your back, draw your shoulders back and sink all the way back down. So just trying to find a little bit of movement here. Roll your way up, chin to chest. Last thing to come up is the head. Bend the knees, arch the back, roll all the way back down. Last time, chin to chest, roll your way up. And then exhale, bend the knees, roll all the way back down. So could you change the journey this time? So inhale, lift the head, chest up like a halfway lift. Still a little bend in the legs. Bring your body up nice and straight. Good. So when you get to the top, bring your chin to your chest, round through the shoulders, and then fold forwards. Feel each vertebra here. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Bring yourself up, straight back. Once you get to the top, chin to chest, round through the shoulders, and then roll all the way back down. One more of them, finding a little journey for yourself here. That's a good, chin to chest, round through the shoulders, round through the spine. Inhale, take a halfway lift, and as you exhale, fold forwards, take the hands behind your calves, and draw yourself in. Releasing, walking your hands back into the top of the mat. Find your plank pose. Now have a little space between your feet. Let both heels fall to the right. Take your left arm up to the sky. That's it. Now can you bring your left knee to your left chest and then pop your left foot onto the floor so the knee is nice and bent. Keep lifting the hips up and reach the arm up and over the head. So just coming into it a different way. Good. Left hand comes down, left foot goes to the back of the mat. And then let both heels fall to the left side, right arm up to the sky. Bring your right knee to your right elbow and then just pop your right foot on the right side here with the knee bent. And take your right arm up and over your head. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Lower your right hand down. Take your right foot to the back of the mat. Vinyasa. Elbows brushed by the rib cage. Cobra Up Dog. And we take it up and back into Downward Facing Dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Keep pushing the hips up nice and high. Yes, let's try that again. Come up high onto your toes, roll your way forwards into your plank pose. Let both heels fall to the right. Take your left arm up to the sky. Lift the hips up. Bring your left knee to your left chest. Pop the left foot just on the left side of the mat. Knee bent. Try and lift the hips up. You can turn onto the edges of both feet. Left arm up and over your head. Good, left hand comes down. Now keep the left foot where it is, but turn the toes towards the right. Come into a Skandasana, bending into your left leg, right toes up to the sky. Good, swing yourself all the way back to the front of the mat, and then take your front foot to the back of the mat. Vinyasa, drop your knees if you need to, elbows brush by the rib cage, Cobra Up Dog, and take it up and back, downward facing dog. Good, so we'll come up high into the toes, roll yourself forwards into your plank pose. Once you get there, both heels fall to the left, right arm up to the sky. And then bring your right knee to your right chest, right foot at the top of your mat, or as far as you can go with the knee bent, and try and lift the hips up. Reach your right hand to the front of the mat. Right hand comes down, lift the left heel up, turn the right toes towards the left, sink down into your version of Skandasana. Yes, the right knee is bent, left leg is straight. You can reach your arms forwards. How's it feeling in that hip here? Inhale and exhale. You might be a little bit higher than me, you might be a bit lower than me. All right, so let's take it back. And then front foot to the back. Your vinyasa, make sure it's controlled, even if you're dropping the knees, making those triceps work. And you're back into your downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, lift the hips up high. So last little round, come up high into your toes. Roll yourself forwards into your plank pose. Let both heels fall to the right, left arm up to the sky. Find that strength now. Bring your left knee up to your chest. Pop the left foot on the floor, just at the top of the mat, or as high as you can go. And take your left arm up and over your head. Good. Left hand comes down. Now the toes spin to the right and you bend into your left leg. Right leg out to the side. Take your left arm underneath your left shin, wrap it around your back, right arm up to the sky, reach around, see if you catch hold of your hands. You can be higher than this, you can also not do the bind. Release and come back to the front of the mat. Front foot to the back, find plank. Your vinyasa, your version. The safe version. The shoulders being looked after version. So your last time, come up high into the toes, roll yourself forwards into plank. Let both heels fall to the left, right arm up to the sky. Then you can lift your right knee up to your right elbow. Pop your right foot on the floor as high as you can get it. Lift the hips up, reach the right arm forwards. Lower the right hand, turn both toes to the left. Now your right knee is bent, your left leg is straight. Find your version, Skandasana, arms forwards. Yeah, you can also just keep your hands on the floor or right arm underneath your right shin. Left arm goes behind your back. Draw the top shoulder back. Just breathe into what you're feeling. Maybe this is definitely not a pose you wanted to be in this morning, but can you relax and breathe into it today, whenever you're doing the class? Good, well done, release. Coming back into your plank and your vinyasa. Cobra Up Dog. And then take it up and back into downward facing dog. Nice big breath in. And a breath out as you lift your hips up high. So let's keep going. We're going to lift the right leg up to the sky now. And bend the knee, open up the hip. I want you to bring your right foot next to your left thumb. Drop the back heel 45 and windmill up into your warrior 2. Memories of yesterday's holding the pose. From here, flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back and breathe into the right side. And then bring your right hand onto the floor, just in front of your right foot. Take your left arm up to the sky and come into a half moon. So you might want to take that right hand a little bit further forwards, try and lift up through the left leg. You can take your left arm up and over your head. I am here just poking out behind the fridge. Good. And then from here, re-bend into the right leg. Come back into a warrior two. Yes, it's not so easy to come back, is it? Right hand comes down, touch the floor. And a big circle with the left hand. Let's just turn both toes towards the right. Come into that little side twist. Inhale, right arm up. And then take your right arm up and over your head. Right hand comes down. And then right foot to the back of the mat. Find your plank. Starting to warm up. Elbows brush the rib cage. Cobra Up Dog. And take it back, Downward Dog. You can always miss that bit out. Yes, meet me in Downward Dog. So let's go again. Left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. And you can try and wiggle that left foot next to your right thumb. If you can't get it there in one swoop, wiggle it. Ground the back heel, 45. And then windmill, right arm up and over your head into your warrior two. Reach through the hands. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards and back, and breathe into the left side. Good, taking your left hand back, just in front of your left foot. Stand onto the left leg, take your right arm up to the sky, and then start to lift your right leg up. So your left hand could be on the floor, supporting you in this half moon. And try and lift your right leg up, find that space. So know that you need to come back where you have come from. So start to bend the left leg, land the right foot, and come back into your warrior two. It might be elegant, it might not be. Left hand comes down, touch the floor, big circle with the right arm, and then front foot to the back, find your, oh, stay. Take the front foot there, keep the front foot there, turn the toes towards the left arm up to the sky. Sorry guys, lift the hips up, reach the left arm up and over your head. Good, left hand comes down, front foot to the back. Vinyasa, elbows brush the rib cage. Cobra Up Dog, and then meet me in Downward Facing Dog. Breath in. And breath out, hips up. Good, for a moment, lower the knees, sit back into your heels, reach your arms as far forwards as you can, and come into your child's pose just for a minute. Take stock. How are we doing? It's good to know I'm not a robot. I can make mistakes. It's okay, we just fill it in as we go along. Take one more breath. Alrighty, let's go. Coming back up onto all fours. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips up, and back into your Downward Facing Dog. So enjoy swinging the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. And try straightening the right leg now, and try and lift the leg up higher. Yeah, so even higher. You're gonna drop your right hip, bring your right knee to your nose, right foot, next to your left thumb. Sit. Walk your left foot back a bit. Ground the back heel 45. Now stay with the right hand on the floor. And then just swing your left arm towards the front of the mat. Yeah, so your right hand is just by the side of your right foot, out towards the right side a little bit. Long breath in. Good. as you breathe out, look down. Okay, take your left hand back down. Pick your back heel up, walk your right hand forward, so coming back into half moon. So you can raise the left leg up, open up the hip, and then take your left arm up to the sky. So you're back into your half moon now. Breathing in, try and lift the left leg a little bit higher as you twist the right rib cage to the left. And then breathing out, take your left hand to the floor, drop your left hip and lift your left leg up. That's it, memories of yesterday's forward fold, standing split. Not inhale, lift that left leg up higher if you can. And then exhale, lower your left foot next to the right. Take a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold, draw yourself in. It will slowly start to roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Now bring your palms together. Stand onto your right foot. Let's bring your left knee up to your chest. Bend the right leg and then hook your left ankle on the top of your right thigh. Open up the knee and reach your arms forwards. Long breath in. And a long breath out. Good. Coming back, standing back onto your right leg. Bring the left knee in. And then we'll lower the left foot down onto the mat with control. Hands onto the lower back, bend your knees, thighs forwards, hips forwards, peel the upper body back. And then lift it up and over and hinge from your hips. Well done, guys. Inhale, take a halfway lift. As you exhale, you're going to jump back or step back, find your plank and your vinyasa. Cobra Up Dog, and then meet in that downward facing dog. Back at the very beginning, inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, squeeze the heels down. Good, so left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. And now enjoy straightening the left leg and trying to lift that leg up higher. Yeah, so preparing you for your standing splits. Drop the left hip and then try and lift that left hamstring higher, that left glute higher. Yes, now bring your knee into your nose, left foot next to the left hand, your right thumb. Left foot next to your right thumb, wiggle it till you get there, and then slide your right leg back a bit. Now come onto the left fingertips, drop the back heel 45, spin your left rib cage to the right, right arm up to the sky, and right arm up and over your head. Okay, so feel that lovely extension here. Good. And then taking your left hand to the floor, picking the back heel up, lifting up the left leg, take your your right leg, taking your left hand to the floor, open up the hip and flex the foot, and take your right arm up to the sky. Back into your half moon, try and find balance, find the stretch through the side. Can you lift that right leg up a little bit higher? Slow, steady breathing. Right hand to the floor. Now keep your right leg lifted as you drop the hip. Try and lift that right leg up higher. I know this is a difficult pose to be in. See if you can be here though. Overcome any obstacles and see if you can be here. Lift that right leg a bit higher from the hamstring and the glute. And if I can't see you, try even harder. Good, and then you can lower your right foot next to the left. We'll take a halfway lift and lengthen. Both legs feeling pretty good now. Exhale and fold. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Bring your palms together. Stand onto your left foot. Let's bring the right knee up to your chest. Okay, bend the left leg, rest the ankle on the top of your left thigh, right ankle on top of left thigh. And then reach the arms forwards. And feel the opening in your hip. Feel the strength in your legs. Good, and bringing your hands back, heart center, start to straighten into your left leg. You can bring that right knee back up. And then place the foot down onto the mat. Well done, everyone. So hard, that standing split, isn't it? So your hands can go behind your back. It's nice to use your hands. So you can bend the knees and the hands push the thighs forwards, hips forwards, and peel the upper body back. Lift it up and over, hinge from your hips. Releasing the hands, inhale, lift the head, chest up. It's your last vinyasa coming up. Your knees bent. Maybe you can have your hands behind your toes now, so that you just jump your feet back, your shoulders stay over the hands. Vinyasa, Cobra Up Dog, meet me in Downward Facing Dog. All right, from here, bring your right knee to your right wrist, right shin on the floor. Slide the back leg away, and then I want you to swing your left leg forwards. Come into Skandasana, sole of your right foot into your inner left thigh. Push down to your fingertips, lift up nice and tall, and then fold over your left leg. You can have a bend in the left leg if you want. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale and fold. So the bend in the left leg will be useful if you feel like you're overstretching in your back, or if your hamstrings are really tight. Take one more breath. Lift yourself up. Take your left hand inside your left leg, right arm up and over your head. Reach for your left toes. Maybe you want to wrap your left arm in front of your belly. You could rest your left hand on your right knee and then use that to help you spin more into the twist. Release. Well done. Bring yourself right back up. Fall onto the right side. Swing your left leg back. Let's come into pigeon. Slide the left leg back. Right knee bent, obviously. Walk your hands forwards. Well done, guys. So from here, walk your hands back to your knees, palms flat, tuck your back toes, and why not here? Let's do a flip dog. Take your right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip, and just let your right foot fall to the left side if you like. You can also just stay in your up dog. Reach, reach, reach. Find a little bit of space in your back. Lowering your right hand back and your left leg comes back. We're going to swing the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip, and you bring your left knee to your left wrist. Left shin on the floor. We're not staying here. We're going to fall onto the left side and then swing your right leg forwards. Skandasana. Put your left foot inside your right leg. Push down to your fingertips, lift up tall, and we're laying directly over your right leg. And try and get the center of the chest directly over your right leg. Now, if you want to, you could bend the leg. You can have your hands on the floor rather than down by your foot. See what you can reach. Some of you guys have got really long legs. I'm nice and short, everything is within reach. Don't know if it's nice and short, but I am short. I'm going to take one more breath there, just breathing out any stiffness, ironing out any stiffness. And then roll your way up. Okay, taking the twist, right hand inside your right leg, left arm goes towards the back. And you can then take the left arm up and over your head. You can bend your right arm if you need to. Otherwise, you could put your right hand onto your left knee, press the left knee down, and use that to help create a bit more space to get into the twist a little bit more. Anything isn't feeling right with your neck, then you can always look down. Searching for last little bits of space for you to breathe into. And then release. And swing your right leg behind you into pigeon. Walking the hands forwards, enjoy it for a moment. Not worrying too much about what shape you're in, just thinking about the stretch in the left hip. And hopefully you're feeling something in the front of the right thigh as well. Okay, so flip dog, walking your hands back to the knees. Tucking your back toes under, and then swinging the left leg all the way up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip here. And you can let your left foot fall to the right side, or you can stay where you are. Lift the hips up and breathe. So preparing ready for your wheel in a moment. Good, and then flipping yourself back into a plank. I promised the last vinyasa was the last one, so I will stick to my word. But you can walk your feet in towards your hands and keep your bum nice and low. And then try and keep walking those feet all the way through until you come to seated. And that helps if you've got really long arms. Reaching the arms forward to lift your head, chest up, and then slowly start to lower down onto the mat. Good. Bring your heels nice and close to your bum. Palms flat on the floor, a big breath in. As you breathe out, draw your belly button back, push down through both feet. Now bring your shoulders together, interlace your hands. Push down through your hands as you lift your hips up. Take a breath in. Now as you breathe out, lift your hips higher, push your knees further forwards. Push your hands down into the mat. Inhale. Now as you exhale, hips up higher, knees further forwards. Feel your hamstrings, feel your glutes. Last time, inhale. Exhale, knees forwards, hips up. Good. Release the hands, let the spine lower down. Oh, I can feel that in my quads. So all of us will take the hands over the head so that the fingers are pointed to the shoulders and the elbows are squeezing into the ears. Come into your bridge pose again. So you'll inhale. Exhale, belly draws back. Push down through your feet, lift the hips up. Now maybe you stay here or continue into your wheel. Take a few breaths. Breathe into what you're feeling. Try and relax into what you're feeling. And then chin to chest, you'll lower yourself down. And if you're in bridge, also lowering yourself down. Making your way back onto safety on the mat. Knees touch, feet as wide as the mat. Windscreen wide for the legs. So how's the sides? Yeah, as you drop one knee down, how does that feel there through the sides? Should feel all right. Okay, so your final pose will be an option. You can take plow pose. I highly recommend it. If you can't do plow, you could take a pillow underneath your sacrum and gradually add the pillows. That helps. If you really don't want to do plow today, take a happy baby. If you can, though, you'll feel plow. Let the feet rest on the floor. If they don't rest on the floor, don't worry about it. Just hover. Try and keep the weight in the elbows out of your neck. Let's give yourself a little moment to relax here. Don't relax in a certain way. It's not the most relaxing pose. One more breath. Then you can put the palms flat down onto the mat and slowly lower the spine down. Oh, well done. Soles of the feet together, knees open. Now push your feet together, lift your hips up, move your tailbone towards your feet, and just let your arms rest up and over your head. Do you remember all the way at the beginning of the class when we were here? Let your eyes close and let's take a breath in all together. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale for 4. Hold your breath for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold your breath out for 4. Breathe in through the nose, fill yourself up. Let's open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Let's breathe normally, naturally, in and out through your nose. Give yourself this little moment to settle. You could extend your legs to the corners of the mat. If you're happy here, be here, and we've got time. Yeah, so you can take this moment to rest. Let everything be still for a moment. We'll practice a little bit of time to settle in your bodies and to relax your mind. We've moved a lot, we've been creative, there was lots to think about, and now just relax. So you know you can stay there as long as you like. If you need to get moving, we'll start to breathe a little bit deeper, as always. Using the breath to reawaken. Move fingers, move toes. Big yawn as you reach your arms up and over your head. Roll over to the right side into a fetal shape. Keeping your eyes closed, make your way up to seated to face the front. Sit in any shape that feels good for you. So there, bring your palms together, thumbs into your chest bone, in gratitude as always to the practice and all the teachers before me. And gratitude to you guys for being here today. Big breath in, open mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste, have a beautiful rest of your day. It's a wonderful, wet Welsh day today. Hope you find some inner sunshine. Have a lovely day, guys. Thank you so much. Take your time.